So one of my biggest beefs about this game, and you know, since it's come out, is I like this game, but it feels like it's unfinished. Like it feels like it's still a beta game. Like the leaderboards aren't working. They haven't really done a whole lot since the full release of the game. It's like, I don't know. It just feels like it's unfinished. Like I'm still waiting on something. This game is ridiculous. It's just not exactly finished in my mind. And another thing like that too is this intervention, which is a pretty nice sniper, but it's unfinished. They didn't even bother to finish it. Look at the bolt. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It just collides, and it looks terrible. And it's the same thing on the Widowmaker. It's like someone had to build that, and then they made the mistake of... Hang on. Anybody else? Okay, no one else. But they made that mistake twice with 2 guns. And it's like, the Widowmaker's the intervention's ugly brother. It's like they just took that gun and then made it uglier. But someone had to sit down and build this, and then they still made that mistake. So that's why I feel there's not as much content in this game. There's no nightmares like Black Ops 3, there's no free run or anything like that, or crazy zombies experience. But yet the guns are still unfinished, which doesn't make any sense. You know, Black Ops 3 the guns were like amazing detail. And then in this game it's like... This guy's camping. But in this game it's like there's no variance to attachments, or the attachments really don't even make a visual difference in this game like in Black Ops 3. Which I kind of thought was the standard. Like, you know, you put on a quick draw and it makes the grip actually look different. I thought that was really cool, and yet it never came to this game, which is weird. And the guns still aren't as detailed. So it's like they ran out of time when they were building this game. Ran out of time, ran out of content, or like ideas, or gave up maybe on the multiplayer. They're just like, it is what it is, or something like that. So it's like the best thing they can do is just... I was about to do it to him. The best thing they could just do is just, you know, although the game's out, just continue working and try to like get as nice a product out as you can, you know, don't just give up because it's out. Oh, that was lucky actually. Also, I hate to rant on about this game, but another thing that I don't like in this game that I kind of overlooked was the fact that there's stuff on the roof, like in every building. So when you're trying to like boost across, you consistently get caught on stuff, and it's so annoying if you're trying to like boost over somebody and you're getting caught on objects on the roof that you don't even look at. That's so annoying. Why can't they just make the roofs nice and smooth so you can just, you know, slide around them? I know, jetpack problems, but it's something they can do to fix. On the other hand though, this intervention, it like saved sniping for sure. I don't know if I could deal with just using the longbow or the Widowmaker just to snipe. I feel like it would just be awful. They're both really weird. Like the Widowmaker is super inconsistent, and the longbow takes forever to get a second shot off. So I'm glad there's an intervention in this game. Ah, stole your kill. So you know, normally I'd be working really hard to get a score streak, but if I do get a score streak, it's just gonna be crappy. The only score streak that's kind of good in this game is the Warden. And even then, it can be super inconsistent. The best thing they can do now is honestly just like come out and say, not even say anything, just, you know, show me that the company still exists, you know? That they're still trying to strive to give out a better product. The only thing I've gotten from that so far is that they've given up, you know? It's like they don't want to push at all. They just want to do their DLCs and then be done with this game. But this game is enjoyable. It is fun. They just need to show us that they haven't given up on this game. You know, that's the impression I've got so far, is that they don't really care. They just want this game to be over or something like that. So I have to do a custom game so I can like really show what I'm talking about. But the intervention and the Widowmaker are almost the same gun. Like they're based off the same thing. And you can see they have the same issue. The bolt doesn't work. It doesn't work. That doesn't make any sense, and they're both identical. Like, that doesn't make sense at all. So it's just like a lack of content. Really, they're made the same gun, it's based off the same thing, and it's so similar that it even shares the same issue. This gun is just uglier. So yeah, if you're watching this Infinity Ward, fix your gun.